Hello everyone, I am doing my second unboxing and review for today and the last, and I'm pretty sure I know which one this is, but let's open it and find out together. Yeah, okay, this is this painting was sent to me from the seller at a drastically reduced price, just for to get their name out there, to get their product line noticed. They don't have a lot in their store, but I've seen a review on this company before, and I've heard raves about them, so I wanted to give them a try. And they're really they said they got a bunch of new stuff in, and this is one of them. They wanted to wait until they got their new things in before sending something to me to review. Now, this box is actually shrink wrapped, so for the most part it would be protected from the moisture, water elements, if it was actually completely sealed. But for the most part it is. There's just a section here that didn't connect, and then at the top here, and you can see what the painting is supposed to look like. I call it my colorful white tiger. Okay, so let's open this package. The company is called Tinmi. It's right here, Tinmi Arts. And I did get it on AliExpress. Now, I'm not sure if they sent it out express specifically just for this, so that I can review it. But I ordered it on July 6th, and they shipped it July 6th, and it arrived today, July 14th. So that's only 8 days. Okay, this is pretty shrink wrapped on here. It's like adhered to the box. Alright. Okay. Let's get this open. It's all rubber banded together. And that's all that's in the box. See what we got. And it is round. I didn't ask them to see if they had square, so I went ahead and accepted a round. The one thing, there's nothing inside to keep it protected, and this was rubber banded on top and kind of squishing it. We'll look at the canvas here in a second. Let's look at the tools first. There is no sheet paper in this. So we have a 3-placer on the regular size pen, some bags, a small drill tray. It looks a little wide, wider than the normal ones, and then a large chunk of wax. We'll look at the drills here in a moment. Let's look at the canvas. 3 rubber bands covered in plastic. So even if the wrapping on the outside of the box had let in some moisture, everything in here was protected by plastic. This is supposed to be a 40 by 50 round. Wow. Now that's pretty. You can see it very clearly. And it looks like 25 colors. It has just the regular A numbers on here. Let's see. But it does look like the drills have DMC numbers. So let's flatten this out and take a look. This will be, well, I think this colorful skull that I'm doing is, well, it is actually smaller. So this would be the largest round drill that I own. Yeah. I have the silhouette unicorn that might be bigger, but this is still pretty darn large, and it's got that silvery type of canvas. Look at that. It's kind of shimmering. It kind of reminds me of Diamond Art Club, but the canvas is thick, but it's not the soft blanket-like canvas that is in Diamond Art Club. So I know it's not the same company, but it has some similarities, like, because I've never seen this like glittery type sheen to a diamond painting, but these symbols are so extraordinarily clear. I would definitely not need to use a light pad for this. That's just really nice. Okay, let's look at the sticky and pull it back and see if we can flatten this a little bit. Okay, that's a really nice stick to it. And the glue, the adhesive does not seem to be going beyond the actual drill points. So that's nice. I don't see so far any bubbles. Yeah, maybe a little bit where the crease was. No, that's just a shadow. No? It's kind of hard to tell in this light. Well, let's flatten it and see if that will help any. So one thing, I know that these cellophane covers don't flatten as easy as the opaque covers when you try to pull them back and make the canvas flat. You can get it to a point, but because the square drills with the opaque covers go basically almost all the way border to border, it flattens the whole thing. But on these, there's a big gap here, so the ends always tend to stay curled unless you stick them underneath something, or like I do, I put it in my portfolio underneath the other diamond paintings that I have in there, and the weight of those will help flatten it. Okay, yeah, that wasn't a bubble. Those were just creases from the cellophane being rolled. So the flattening in shipping did not seem to affect it. This is just hard. I like the paper covers better. Everybody's different. Different people like different things. I know a lot of people prefer these so you can see through it. I would like the opaque covers to be see-through, but then again, I don't. I like being surprised as to what the next section is going to look like. But I will work with either one. Okay, so that's pretty flat there. So there's not going to be a bag count. There's just going to be, I mean, so it appears there's just, you know, each one's numbered. And the symbol, the key on here is very large. So that is nice too. This is really pretty. All right. But their new stuff that they just got in were a bunch of animals and landscapes. So I said that there are 25 colors. Yeah. So let's just see if we've got the 20. Wow. Those are really pretty colors. Look at that purple. Number 2. Yeah, let's see. Even the black looks extremely shiny. And I'm not seeing a lot of trash in there. It looks really good. I love this color. $7.96. I don't know if I've had that before. That is so pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now this, okay, this number 10 is not a DMC number. It says AB. And look at that pearlescence coating on there. So this is basically like a special color like they have in some of the diamond dots. This is the first time I've actually ever had anything like this. Because the only diamond dot that I actually completed was the Black Cat. I do have 2 others, and I don't know if they have this type of bead yet. Maybe I'll do a review on them. So that's number 10. Find number 11. There we go. The greens. The green. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It looks like there may have been a hole in here at one point, or they just had it taped to something. And a piece of tape across the top of it. 17, 18. Yeah, there's tape on that one too. Weird. 19 and 20. Those are some really interesting pinks I've not seen. 3706. That's awesome. So number 20 and 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So it looks like all these others are the regular. These are called the Rubik's Cube drills. They actually made a new round drill that has more facets on it. I think, I don't know how many they are, but if you look up Rubik's, like R-U-B-I-K, and I'm sure you can figure out what I'm talking about. I don't remember how many it said that they have in the Rubik's Cube, but they're supposed to be more than the regular round drills. But I can see a lot of shine in these just in the package. So these are really nicely packaged. And I especially like this color right here. A10, that is the slash sign. So this like goes around the chest. It's not a lot of spots, but it's going to be down in this area here, and some on here. I think it accentuates the stripes because they're on the outside of some of these black stripes. Just these two. And then up here around the ears, the bottom of the ears, and then here, because there's not a lot of them, but I think it's just enough to give it an extra shine. That is pretty neat. Well, I'm going to have to get that flattened out. And all the drills are here, so this is all good. And like I said, I don't know how much it normally is. But it's Tinmi Arts, and I will leave a link to this actual painting, and be sure to click on the show more button below if you're on a computer. If you're on a phone, there's a little it looks like a arrow pointing down. It's just like a V that will, if you push it, it will it'll show you all the stuff that I have written in the description box. A lot of people miss it. So please be sure to click on that, and you'll be able to get the link to this shop. Please at least go give them a look and see if there's anything you like, because they have, this is really quite a nice quality. I mean, this canvas is nice and thick. The normal ones are not this thick at all, and it's extremely clear. And if I wasn't given this at a really, really good price, just so that I could have it in my possession to give it a review, I would still enjoy this company. I mean, my opinion is not biased by the fact that I got it specifically so that I could review them. I will tell the truth, no matter what. I mean, it did come a little flat, and it's a bit creased, but it's not got bubbles, and it's nothing that I haven't seen before in other companies. But I love how large the key is. I love the vibrant colors. I love how clear the symbols are on this canvas. I mean, you can look at that and compare it. I mean, yeah, these are lighter colors, and these are some darker colors, but black is dark. So there are some dark places on here. The blues and the blacks are kind of dark, and there's reds. But in this one, the symbols aren't so easy to read. I have to have a light pad in order to see them. I cannot do this one without it. And those are just like letters and numbers. This one actually has specific symbols, not just letters and numbers. In fact, there's only a few letters on here, and one number, a few letters, and the rest are symbols, which I think makes it easier to differentiate between two things. I mean, how can you make a mistake going from a dot to a plus, or a minus and a dot? And these minuses and pluses are unmistakable, unlike other ones that I've had that you can't tell the difference between the plus and the minus. They put it, the background color makes it so obscured that I have to take a magnifying glass just to get up close enough to tell if it was a plus or a minus. And yeah, you can see that you can obviously tell the difference between the plus and the minus here. So yeah, I would have no problem ordering from this company again, hands down. And like I said, I'll leave the link to this company, to this painting, and then if you want to look at what else they have in their shop, you can click on the shop button from there. I will leave it in the description box. Please click on the show more button. And that would be it for my reviews for today. That was the only 2 packages I got. This one and the one that's in the video prior to this one. So please, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, question, and subscribe if you already aren't. I have videos that come up almost every day. And join us in the Facebook group. We'd love to have you. It is called For the Love of Diamond Painting with Donnie and Teslin. You can also find a link to that in the description box. And you can like my page, Diamond Painting by Donnie, on Facebook. I will be getting a Instagram account up soon. I'm just have so much on my plate right now that that's the least of my concerns. So Until next time, guys, have fun diamond painting. I know I will. Bye.